Chainlink update on the 5-day chart. Why the 5-day? Well, it's important to look at all aspects. So you want to zoom in and out. Look at the 4-hour, the daily, the weekly, the monthly, 3-day, 5-day, jump around. Get it into focus. So for the 5-day, what do we have forming here? We have this move up, consolidation, and then attempting a higher move up. So let's look at it more in depth. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want more content, follow us on Patreon and Telegram, all linked below. Let's get right to it. So if we put this on closing price, it clears out the noise, right? What do we have here? A potential pennant pattern. What is a pennant pattern? I'm glad you asked. A flag can be often confused with flags with, newer traders, right? A flag, a bull flag, right, would be more like this, where you have this top line moving down and then your bottoms, right? These lines run parallel. A pennant is similar, except your top line and your bottom line is the changer, right? Your bottom line, these lines converge, right? They don't have to necessarily be this sharp or this downtrend, right? But so let's look at this, right? Remember, pennant, bull flag. So pennant is different, right? You have to look at context of where you came from, right? So converging lines, right? We can all agree with that, right? If you just put it on closing price, draw it from the valleys and draw it from the peaks and valleys. That's the proper terminology here for it. Okay. So then you have your breakout. Okay. What's important on the breakout is volume. So look at the volume. You want your volume higher, bigger, right, than all the previous consolidation volume. So looking at all the consolidation after this move, here's your pole, right? Pennant on the 5-day, right? Converging lines, right? We got it. Ideally, you'd want this to kind of finish, or the lines to be a little bit tighter to be more kind of textbook pattern. But is the volume higher than all the previous volume? It's kind of right there. You can see this guy right here, right on the moving average line of the volume, right on the moving average line of the volume, slightly higher maybe. So it's not really perfectly textbook as well as, you don't have the perfect kind of close, right? Ideally, it looks something more similar to this. But if you put it on closing price, right, that's how you can check yourself easily. So, you can go check all the other traders too that you follow, right? If they're calling certain things patterns, ask me. I'll check it out for you, right? So that is what we're looking at. So breakout, yes. Good, yes. Pennant, yes. Right? Pennant, remember, pennant, flag. And pennants often continue from the direction they came. So which way did we come from? From the downside going up. So hesitation, downside going up, continuation, right? Pennants often lead to continuation from wherever way you came. So if you came from the top, right, in a bear market, you'd likely continue down after something like this. All right, so hopefully you learned something on that one. So what we want to watch for next is this candle closes in 2 days, 5 hours. Remember, this is the 5-day, slightly less, 5-day chart. We want to see this green volume candle at the bottom here really come up here, right? I'd love to see it over the average. Right, that's ideally what you want to see with a confirmation of a pennant pattern. So that's that for Chainlink on the 5-day, right? We always got to check the Gaussian channel on the 5-day, right? That's the secret sauce there. We're well above the 5-day, right? Well above it. How far? I'm glad you asked. Almost 85% above it. So good sign there. That would be kind of worst case in a couple of weeks if we have a fall down, if Bitcoin decides to collapse, right? You want to see how this is rising, right? So you'd want to give that some time, but putting it out to your 6 weeks or so, it'd likely be above $12. So we also want to be watching for our swing lows here around the 1350 area for closes. The 200 EMA and the 100 EMA right there. See the pink and the blue? Those are the bigger moving averages. So if we move down at all, right, worst case scenario would probably be like, something like March, maybe mid-March. For the lows, if all of these combine right here, that'd be a hell of a safety net. And you'd want to, be brave there and accumulate more and not be scaredy pants, whatever rhymes with scaredy pants. All right. So that is what we're looking at in a nutshell with Chainlink on the 5-day, just something different for today. If you're following along, we try to do, multiple Chainlink updates a week. So that's that. Subscribe for more content. Check out our Telegram for more content as well. We cover Bitcoin every day. We do the DXY. No surprises in our group. So if you're wanting to, really capitalize on this bull run and you don't want any surprises, you want all the information, Bitcoin dominance, all the market caps, the DXY, the stock market. You got to check out our Patreon group, right? You get access to a private Telegram, all kinds of alerts there, daily content updates, and more of my face. All right, quote of the day. Expect problems and eat them for breakfast. Chainlink, $20. Is it a problem? Sounds like breakfast. All right, car of the day. Tesla Model Y. I have 3 of them right here. You're like, oh, there's 4. That's a Model 3. See, a little smaller. Model Y, a little bit taller. Very similar, though, in the front. Tesla Model Y. Now the #1 selling car, period, in the United States. I think last month was the first month ever. Outsold everything. Tesla Model Y. There you go. One of those might belong to my family. One of them. All right. That's that. All charging. Got to charge up. All right.